Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 15 of Final Fantasy II. And I know there's a giant cyclone out there, but there's treasure here that I have forgotten. And one of those places had a hidden wall. The other one did too. This one's the most important one because it has golden armor, golden curious, and golden shield. Which I foolishly bought. Well, don't I feel stupid? And I was trying to find out where all the chests are, but let's be honest. I don't know why I'm trying to look for all the chests. Because I've already went there and gotten every single chest, save for the one missed on the Dreadnought. So yeah, I'm so totally not going to get the achievement for that. And there's a lot of monsters I missed too. I'm probably going to off-screen them on. I'll more than likely off-screen them all because you probably haven't ran into them already. You will when you get to either where we're going to be going next, or you will be getting to them when we get to the end game. So on that note, we're going to have to go this way. And remember that place that I said was plot? Well, here it is. Let's show the pendant. And I don't think this was for Pandemonium. No, this is for the Cyclone. So, once you show this pendant, this will awaken that egg that we went there and dumped off into the lake. And that was like about 5 parts ago? Nope, actually no, that was part 10 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I told you this game's pretty short without the added grinding. The grinding only made it ridiculously long. But no, this game is pretty short. And thanks to the boost, it made it shorter. So on that note, this dragon has flown all the way from Diced to our distinct area. So now we can actually go into the Cyclone no problem. So with that said, Wyvern and Dragoon are together once more. Makes me think of Lavitz. Poor Lavitz. Anyway, now whenever you want to go to the Cyclone, you could just access the Cyclone whenever you want. And also, whenever you get the Cyclones activated or at least opened up with that Wyvern, you could talk to anyone and they'll mention, hey, that Wyvern can fly straight into the Cyclone. But we're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're going to go and get chests that were in hidden walls. Ice bow. Why did I buy an ice bow if that was one already there? And also, hidden wall here. I was trying to find it, but for some reason I couldn't. So, now I found it. Mini tome. Don't need it. Don't need it? Well, I do need the potions in either in a high potion and the other high potion, but that's it. So yeah, those were hidden areas. And now we're going to go to the Cyclone. Because we've got work to do. And that means we're going to have to go in head first. And possibly save because, yeah. I should mention, we need Ricard to actually be worth the damn in this place. Yeah, he had some sort of grinding, but not enough. Oh, by the way, I got to give props to the sprite work for the Cyclone of the Pixel Remaster. I gotta give huge props. But I will be right back because there is a lot of grinding that must be done. And I'm gonna save here just in case we get trounced. Be right back. Hey, I did mention Vampire Girl and Vampire Lady. Well, here they are. And normally they show up, guess where? Around the parts of not only the Cyclone, but Mysidia. And if you come here way too early, these things will jump you. And they will destroy you. They're weak to fire, but that doesn't really matter. While the Vampire Girls are not as strong as the Vampire Lady, they still pack a punch early on and they will kill you. Oh, and speaking of other things that appear in Mysidia, Royal Guards. This is the main reason why I can't stand Mysidia. Oh, there'll be a who's who of all is going to be down in the Jade Passage while I go down there to train. And by the way, I am also leveling up Ultima in case you're wondering. And Flare too! Because guess what? While the Emperor is actually going to be immune to all fire attacks at the end of the game, well, actually all elemental attacks, Flare and Ultima seems to be the only magic that actually works against him. So the higher the level is with Flare and Ultima, the easier it is going to be for me. And Berserk and Aura definitely will be the best thing to happen. That's right, Flare and Ultima has leveled up. And that's more of the training that I'm going to be doing off screen. So with that said, ooh, that's another thing. I wanted to show off that I got the Poison Axe too. And the soldiers had it. So with that said, now it's time for us to go further into the Cyclone, which is an actual dungeon. And in case you're wondering where Final Fantasy XII got that from, here it is, Final Fantasy II. 10 games later, 12 did it better. Hi-yo! So, what exactly was it? The Ripper. Oh, that's a very powerful knife. But right now, I don't think that's a good idea to have. Because I've trained Gus on the axe, and that's exactly what he's going to be. The Axe Murderer. Oh, and that leads to plot. The thing about the Cyclone, you might want to get all the treasure chests in the Cyclone, or else you will not be able to get it ever again. There is no alternative dungeons for all the treasure that's here. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Had to step away for a little bit. But what we need to do is actually go up floors and down floors to circumvent this entire Cyclone. I mean, we're in a Cyclone. I'm surprised we aren't torn to shreds. But this Cyclone in Final Fantasy XII, for those of you who haven't actually checked that playthrough out, I mean, if you didn't, I don't blame you. It's kind of a very, very old playthrough with graphical not just graphical limitation, but sound quality that's subpar because, well, I was using not only a video camera at first, but then I also had a faulty mic that, then again, let's just say, Logitech sometimes have the worst products, and sometimes they have the best. I also was using, I was terrible at using Sony Vegas at the time, so yeah, that's all I could say about my Final Fantasy XII Let's Play. And if I do redo it, which eventually I will, I'm gonna have to go back and do Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, which is a big, big change. Anyway, we went there and got the Defender. You know what? I'm gonna take a hit in the defense. Why not? Wait, no. No, actually, I'm gonna keep the Blood Sword on. I'll probably give that to somebody else, but for right now, what we need to do is take care of the generals. And trust me, when I say this, the generals are much tougher than captains and soldiers and then guards. These are the guys, by the way, that pretty much wrecked our entire party at the beginning of the game. There was not much we could do to stop them. And the spell had no effect, but for the most part, at least the spell is actually getting leveled after. Oh my god, these things actually hurt? Oh lord! Might as well just hit some, Berserk. I might as well. Yeah, that's definitely a shame. The fact that, I'm not actually, how should I put this? Strong enough to take care of these guys. defense-wise. And I osmos nothing from this guy. Oh, crap! These guys hit really hard. Wow. No amount of grinding I did help. By the way, these are the strongest defense items in the entirety of the game. And that's the reason why the defense doesn't go up with every other stat. Oh, but at least I got something good from that. Diamond armor, at least. Let's see. I might as well use some magic now. So, if I can equip diamond armor, let's see. No. We'll put a rune axe and... Yeah, so the rune axe is now going to be in the hands of the axe murderer. And now he is going to be a fantastic weapon of mass destruction. Because now, not only will he be landing shots that will more than likely affect the enemy by poisoning them, but on top of the fact that... Oh, we're in the wrong area. Ah, god damn it, I'm getting electrocuted. And, yes, I know, I have Gus just running through electricity. But at the exact same vein, we need to be at a higher level. I think that brought us at the 4th floor, so let's see what's in here. Diamond Helm. And I think there's another one. Diamond Gloves. So with all that diamond stuff, you think that'll work, right? Haha. No. I think Leon has the diamond armor. And however, he's going to be very low in absolutely everything. But he will be the last person who will be joining your party. Oh, trust me on that. Why did I go here? I was supposed to go the other direction. Ah, Jesus. I'm just taking damage for no reason. Yeah, this is not going to help my leveling, you know. Oh, wait, but that'll help me out in the long... Oh, it won't. That's not the way to go. All of this is a dead end, and I don't know why I even came here. I truly don't know why I came here. I really don't. And if I heal people individually, that actually upgrades Cure, at least. Good news is, at least Cure will probably be at level 15 by the time we're done with this. Bad news is, the same can't be said for anything else. That's the stairs we wanted to go through. I know why I did that now. Because I was trying to level up Cure so that way Cure could actually heal people. Oh no, monsters! Whatever shall we do? It's the Green Dragon. Which... I have Ultima. Might as well use it. Or Flare, might as well use it. Doesn't matter which. So, let's use Berserk. Or Aura, I guess. And let's see... We'll use Osmos. Might as well. It's at Flare 5, and soon, if I could play my cards correctly and level up, it'll be at Flare 7. But in order for it to actually be worth a damn to Mateus, it should be Flare, I would say, 10. At the most part. Because let's face it, all of our magic is not going to be worth a damn by the time we get to the Jade Pass. And even if we do run into enemies that are weak, it doesn't matter. Our magic won't be worth a damn unless it's like at least 10. And getting this spell up actually is a good idea. Although the bad news is, Ricard is getting completely trounced here. 600 health? Seriously? Ultima 6, that's what's up. And there we go. That takes care of the green dragon. And Ricard's shield's at 10, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. We got the wind flute. Don't know what that's for, but it doesn't matter. But we managed to make it to the Emperor himself. Might as well use some elixirs that I happen to buy on the way here. I know I have them. You know, I should sort out my group. Alright. Let's go on ahead and go toe-to-toe with the Emperor. And now, instead of fighting us, he's gonna sick his lackeys on us. What a douche! You know, the Ancient Sword would have really done some very good wonders on this group, but unfortunately that's not the case. But hey, the Rune Axe works just fine. And we got another Poison Axe. So now we're going to have to take on more Royal Guards. And these guys, by the way, have Poison Strike, so be careful. Oh look, as I say that, I got hit with poison. Fantastic. I should have used Basuna on that, but it doesn't matter. And one Ultima should take care of him. Well, barely. Isuna did it. That takes care of that guy. And I missed with the Dispel, but that's alright. The whole point of me dispelling is that Dispel would be at a high rank. Especially since we have to deal with the Emperor after we're done with these guys. And that takes care of the Royal Guard. And we got yet another Poison Axe. Alright. Now it's time to take on Mateus himself. The Emperor is backed by a Wood Golem, which by the way is a common enemy here. And more importantly, he's backed by 2 Royal Guards. You want to try to use whoever's the Ultima user to go after Mateus, because Mateus is basically going to take the most damage from Ultima. And you'll let Gus and Ricard take care of the Wood Golem. The quicker the Wood Golem falls down, the better. And there you go, Wood Golem down. Now for the guards. Another thing that needs to be stated is the reason why I wanted to upgrade Dispel as quickly as humanly possible is because of eventually, if Mateus is at a low health and he still has goons on his party, he will put up a barrier. And the only way to get rid of that barrier is in fact to dispel it. So with that said, I'm going to keep hitting him with Ultima. While everybody else will get powered up by Aura so that way Ultima can actually do some more damage. Let's see, how much did I steal from them? 83. Oh, that was just bogus. Ah, damn it. Of course it hits those two. Of course it hits the tanks. Let's just get rid of the Royal Guard so we could actually start focusing on Mateus. Because he's in the back row. Magic may not do as much normally as it would to front row members. That little thing is a pain in the ass for most people. Oh, I thought I actually did something there, but I guess not. Alright, we're almost done. This takes care of the Royal Protector, or the Royal Guard, actually. And now, for the Emperor himself. Uh-oh. See, this is where the Dispel comes in. We're gonna have to use one more flare. Why not? And we're gonna use what am I gonna use against him? What am I gonna use? I guess Protect. And hopefully we can take him down. Oh wait, that took him down. Okay. Didn't think we actually had less life than I anticipated. Oh, we must be too strong then. At least Ultima leveled up. Huzzah! And with that, Mateus is dead. And by him dying, that also means the Cyclone is gone. And all is peaceful with the land. Huzzah! We did it, folks. After 15 parts, we finally killed that bastard. Too bad the finale's in part 18. Yeah, I did mention something about him, you know, being the ruler of hell. Oh, we'll get to that next part, unfortunately. But for right now, we have a celebration. We've won, ladies and gentlemen. And with the victory of the Finn Empire and the Resistance, we can now all celebrate and have a wondrous occasion with all the death and bloodshed caused by that Emperor being a complete and total dick. So on that note, they're all waltzing. Well, I guess they are. And this is hilarious. Gordon dancing with Hilda and Furion dancing with Maria. By the way, those two are heavily shipped. In fact, they are so shipped that I do believe they are shipped in an audio drama that's Japanese exclusive. But shipping aside, that ship's about to sink actually, because we got a problem. It turns out Leon, help! I'm just joking, folks. But Leon is now the new ruler of Palamecia. I almost said Paramecia. Well, that's what it was pronounced as in the original NES. But he's the ruler of Palamecia, and now we're going to have to go over to Palamecia and stop him. Kinda sucks that the Dark Knight is in fact Leon. So in case you're wondering what happened to him, there you go. So how does he become our final party member? Well, we'll get to that. But for now, we're going to learn Palamecia. And we're going to have to ask about Palamecia anyway. So, with that said, yeah, we'll have to ask, I do believe, Gordon about Palamecia in order for us to actually know about Paul. So our next point is to go straight to the town of Finn to meet up with Paul. And you talk with the pirate, she says the same thing. So, with that said, there's nothing else to talk about. With her, at least. We've already talked to you. Let's go. I was just checking to see if there's anything extra to ask. But we got all the keywords, and there's only 3 chances to get those keywords in order to move along with the plot. So, yeah, it's not like you'll be locked out. And on that note, we're going to Finn, and we are going to talk to Paul. Actually, no, we're going to talk to Sid. So, that's how we're going to continue the plot by talking to Sid, who somehow, someway, survived Palom just to go on his deathbed. Wow! Everyone he know and love is dead, and he was the sole survivor. Well, that is, until just now. And Sid is dead. So he's the first Sid to die. That's just messed up. It's messed up indeed. So now we'll have to learn about Paramecia. Well, ask him about Paramecia. And that's going to give you this conversation. So now we have access to Sid's airship. There's nothing else to ask him. There's nothing else to do in this house. We just need to leave Finn. Get out of the house. Damn controller. Stop being this way. Alright. Let's get up out of here, and as soon as we do, the game will point to the direction of a town that used to be Palom. And we'll have to sail all the way to Palom in order for us to get that airship. Why am I going back? Oh, right. To see if they actually have any progress. But no, they just repeat the exact same thing. They don't say anything else. They don't mention airship or nothing. Oh well, you thought they would react to that, but no they won't. Which is weird, but they only had a limitation. So let's go on ahead and sail the canoe and go straight to the ship. Cause this will be the last time we will ever be using this ship ever again. The airship is permanently ours at the expense of Sid, which he really didn't have much of a role except for have his lackey flies around in the airship. And he's dead too. So good lord, the airship is now ours and everyone is dead. So let's take our airship over and fly to probably knock some sense into Leon. And we will do that. Yeah, Basque is still alive. But, the town of, Altair, gone. But yeah, we'll be going over the Paramecia, or Palamecia if you will, in the next episode of Final Fantasy II. This is RFman985. See you guys next time.